He caught you with one there, huh? It's okay. It happens. This is boxing after all. It doesn't matter that you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round. You did the right thing, though. You took your time and you got back up. Your father would be proud of you. That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
EA's Fight Night series has long been considered the pinnacle of video game boxing. Others have certainly tried to take its crown, but none have come close to replicating the subtle nuances of the sweet science like Fight Night has. Now, the champion is about to step into the ring one more time to defend its crown, and this time, it's packing a secret weapon. Heart. Fight Night Champions looks very closely at the template laid down by previous entries in the series. There's been some slight changes to the control scheme, with total punch control jettisoned in favour of something EA calls full spectrum punch control. What this means is that instead of pulling off hooks and uppercuts by doing quarter circle and half circle motions on the right analog stick, you now only have to flick the stick to pull off your repertoire of punches. Also gone is the ridiculous haymakers of the previous games, now replaced with a hard punch modifier that can be applied to any punch thrown. It's a much more streamlined system that gives players more choice in what punches they throw and how hard they are. That's not to say that Fight Night has gone soft, however. Blocking and countering are still at a premium here, and anyone thinking they'll steamroll over opponents in the first round are in for a real shock. You need to carefully pick your shots in this game, and the in-game stamina meter makes sure that a healthy balance is essential. The inclusion of flash KOs also ensures that even the most mindless stick flicker needs to be wary at all times. The usual suite of game modes are in here, including the career mode where you create a custom fighter and take him from the amateurs all the way to the heavyweight title. Despite some changes to the way it operates, and the introduction of an economy system to the series, the whole thing just feels a bit tired. It just feels like it hasn't really moved on since Fight Night Round 4. Thankfully, this isn't the only place where the single player spends their time in Fight Night Champion. The new Champion mode attempts to add a new layer of character and drama to proceedings by adding a full-blown story to the game, and honestly, this is a masterstroke on EA's part.
Knock the fucker on his ass!
Knock the fuck on his ass.
Champion mode is like an amalgamation of some of the best boxing movies ever made, and sees you playing the role of Andre Bishop. When the story starts, you're immediately thrust into a bare-knuckle fight for survival in prison. The game then skips back in time and you live out the rise and fall and rise again of Andre as he goes from the amateur gold medal fight to prison and then the long road back to redemption. Andre is a likeable character, and the game benefits from having some memorable, if cliched characters, such as the crooked promoter, the old school trainer, and the corrupt cop. The mode also sets certain conditions on victory as well, and this could mean using nothing but headshots, or only being able to use your left hand. These are all presented in the context of the story that's unfolding, and it never feels like needless padding, and helps add a bit of variety to proceedings. The cutscenes are well done but do suffer for some frame rate hiccups and screen tearing, but nevertheless this is a fantastic addition to the series and hopefully EA can expand and build on this in future iterations. Presentation wise, the game is the same level of sheen and polish that its predecessors have had. Facial injuries now look a lot more vicious and blood will drip and run onto your fighter and the canvas over time. There is the odd occasion where the collision detection isn't all you'd hope it would be, and there's the usual problems with clipping associated with games of this ilk, but they don't detract too much from the core experience. Character models are nicely realised and animated, and even Butterbean's boobs have been rendered convincingly. You can really tell each fighter apart with their animations, as Muhammad Ali skips around the ring whilst Mike Tyson will lumber in towards his foe and swing outrageous punches that look like they could destroy the earth, never mind his opponent. Fight Night Champion may not be the quantum leap forward for the series in terms of gameplay that fans may have been hoping for, but the introduction of Champion Mode certainly makes it worth a playthrough. The core fighting experience hasn't changed much, but the added drama of Champion Mode certainly breathes a bit more life into the franchise. Hopefully EA can refine and expand on this for future iterations, but for now, this is a positive step in the right direction, and something any fighting fan worth their salt should check out.
Maybe it's inside the bottle.